My name is Rachel Bingham. I work for the Kentucky Administrative Office of the Courts. I've worked with the agency for over 27 years in the fields of juvenile justice and child welfare. I've had the privilege of being able to work with our state SAG for many of those years. And through that work, have been able to connect with the Coalition for Juvenile Justice. It was a great benefit to be able to attend conferences and learn from the colleagues that were present and all the experts that have always been active participants in trying to address the juvenile justice systems across the country and improve outcomes for our kids, make sure that our kids have the opportunity to live safe, fulfilled lives, make sure that we are intentional in our approaches around trauma-informed practices, around safety, around well-being, making sure that we are wrapping around our kids in ways that are restorative in nature and are really looking at opportunities for pro-social connections and to be able to give our kids better outcomes and improve opportunities if they have contact with our juvenile justice systems. Early on in the work with our state SAG and being able to participate with the coalition, I knew that I wanted to stay involved in this work. And the coalition offers many opportunities for that. I quickly participated on many of the committees and really tried to figure out how I could be an active participant, as well as including our state leadership in the court system, because we know when we look at the Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention Act, that the core protections really require the participation of our state's judiciaries. And being a person that works for the Kentucky Court of Justice, I felt like it was important to engage actively and to have our court officials, as far as our judges and our court staff, be able to also actively participate. So we quickly ended up getting one of the organizational memberships for our agency. And so I'm proud that the Kentucky Court of Justice is well represented through the coalition's work. In addition, we really wanted to make sure that those entities were involved. And so we've got judges that are participating in work groups and also have a voice across the country in regards to juvenile justice reform efforts. Most recently, I have been able to participate with the organizational committee, and out of that have been identified as the coalition's board member for that particular committee. So I sit on the CJJ board and have really enjoyed that work. It's important for us in Kentucky to be involved in any type of opportunities that we can have to really change the trajectory for our youth that are whether they're involved with delinquent acts, whether they're struggling within their communities, and to be able to wrap around them, as I have felt that is one of our primary goals, to be able to really connect them to services, supports, and resources. And we were able to do a lot of that work through some very intentional reforms back in 2014. And the coalition, before those juvenile justice reforms all the way until today, have been just a great source of experts, resources, information, and oftentimes just those people you can lean on and lean into to sort of help you find better ways to address a lot of the things that we need support within our state. So I feel like being a part of the Coalition for Juvenile Justice has not only improved our state system and the work that we're doing to improve outcomes for our kids, but it's helped me personally to make myself more involved and be able to be active in having an impact on the outcomes for our youth. And so I encourage anyone, if you're looking to be involved in this work, if you have a passion for juvenile justice, if you have a passion for working with our kids, join the coalition, be a part of the solution, be active, be engaged, and have your voice heard.